Hello everyone, welcome to Math Everywhere channel. So I'm following up with the last lesson, numerical algebraic expressions and verbal expressions. I'm going to solve some practices on IXL. Let's start with grade 5. Write an expression for 357 and V more. So that means addition. 357 plus V. Here on IXL you cannot say X because they want you to write K or V. Subtracted from, remember when I say subtracted from, subtracted is an adjective for the number 273. So we have taken away 273 from K. So K is the original, not 273. You need to understand it. So flip it. Write an algebraic expression for m increased by which is plus 328. Fewer than. Always when you see fewer than, you need to flip it. Why? Because n is the original here, not 148. Look, if I write 148 minus n, it's gonna give me wrong. Look. So the good thing on IXL is that it helps you. It shows you, it explains to you. They said it should be n minus 148. Here, for the word minus, you don't need to flip it. So 58 minus r. So let's go for something else. Let's go for grade 7, for example, R1, 2, and 3. R1, 2, 3. Let's go for the second one, 2. Write an expression for the sequence of operation described below. Divide y by z. Remember, y should be written first because they said divide y by z, not z by y. So y divided by z. Here you need to use this button, which is division or fraction. Y over z. Then add, that means after that, add 2 to the result. Add 2 to the last number or last answer. Multiply t by 6. Remember, in math, we shouldn't write it like that, t6. I know that t times 6 is the same as 6 times t, but you should write the number first. Because like you say 2 apples or 6 apples, so we don't say apples 6, but here you have to say 60. Please don't write it t6. Then subtract s from them. That means 60 minus s, not s minus 60. Why? Because they said subtract s from them. So you need to understand it. Raise p to the 9th power. So p is the base. So I should use this button. So p. Then when you go to the power, to the 9th power, so 9. So p to the power 9. Then don't keep on writing next to it. So you need to go down. So either you click here or you click on the right arrow. Then multiply 6 by the results. So now you have to multiply everything by 6. So this is correct, or I would write 6 before it, because always the numbers come in multiplication only. The numbers come before the letters. Yes, awesome. Raise t to the power 8. So I use this for power. T is the base, the exponent, which is the power, is 8. Now I need to go down again. So click the right arrow on your keyboard. Then divide the result by s. So let me write slash s, which is division. Now here, I'm not sure whether IXL will calculate it as correct or wrong. It looks right, but we need to follow IXL. So since they gave you this button, which is division, so you need to use it. So I need to delete everything and start with this. Why? Because there is division at the end. So here in the numerator I should write t to the power 8. So I will click on this button, then t power 8, then go down to the denominator and write s down. Yay! So they are easy for grade 8. Let me try x4, the most difficult one. Let's try x4. Let's try this. This is word problem. It's multiple choice. Sometimes in the multiple choice questions on IXL, one is correct, sometimes more than one are correct, so you need to be careful. There were 76 frogs in a pond. Okay, so the original number is 76. This is the original number because they said there were. F of the frogs hopped away. That means we have to subtract because the total number will be less. So 76 minus F. The next one. Oscar had 37 pieces of candy. So this is the original number 37. Okay, that means this is wrong. This might be wrong. Let's see. He gives away. C gives away. That means the number 37 will be less. So I need to subtract C from 37. So which is 37 minus C, not C minus 37. Because the original number is 37. See? If you go to Algebra 1, here, sorry, 1 to 5. Let's try simplify. How to simplify verbal expressions. This is a good question actually. So for simplifying here, you need to add and subtract, combine the like terms. So 4f minus 5f is negative 1f, plus 7f, so 6f. Plus 10, we shouldn't add 10 to the others because 10 doesn't have f. So like terms here are 4f, negative 5f, and 7f. 9b plus minus, which is times plus positive times negative is negative. So 9b minus 2b is 7b plus minus, which is minus. So 7b minus 2b, 5b plus minus, which is minus. Minus 5b, 0b. Either you write 0b or you just write 0 because 0 times any number is 0. 6a. Here if you are confused, just imagine a as dollar. $6 minus $5, so I spent because minus is expenditure. I had $6, I spent $5, so I still have $1, which is 1a. Now whenever you see plus, that means somebody gave you. So I gave you $3 and you had $1, so now the answer is 4a or $4. But you have to write it a. In this one, it's not in our lesson, it's distributive property. So 3 times negative 8, it's negative 24. 3 times negative 3 is negative 9g. Also here you have in geometry, for the teachers who are teaching geometry, this is helpful. They can go to A7. Let's see A7. Now u minus 5, it's very easy, u minus 5. Multiply 5 by q, which is 5q. b times 8. Try to write it 8b, please. Write the number before. So this is easy. There is also an Algebra 2. If you are teaching Algebra 2, there is a 1 to 5. Let's try in the beginning 1 to 5. Here, let's try this. Simplifying is easy. Evaluate. Here it's about evaluating. So here the algebraic expression is ready, but they said I wanted to substitute u with 5. So here we have to write 5. But remember, it will not be 25, it will be 2 times 5, which is 10. So 11 minus 10 is 1. Here, substitute z with 10. So negative 18 plus 10, negative 8. Substitute j with negative 4. 5 times negative 4. Remember, if there's a number before a letter, that means multiplication. So 5 times negative 4, it's negative 20. Negative 3. Negative 3 times negative 3, positive 9. It's okay if you don't write positive because positive 9 is 9. So j is negative 1. 16 times negative 1, negative 16. Plus 7, negative 9. Thank you for watching. In the next video, I will solve some quizzes on quizzes.com.